Hi everyone, this is Mandar from Copper, and let me answer the question: should I buy a house or rent it? Right. So, all those who are in the house or home buying market, you must be thinking whether you should continue living on your rented apartment or whether you should go ahead and buy a house, right? And way back, I would say in 2011, I faced this question as to whether I should have, continued staying on rent or should I have bought a house. Back then, I decided to go ahead and buy a house for multiple reasons, but I would say the decision to buy or rent a house depends on multiple factors. One is if you're relocating frequently, which means you have a job that takes you to different cities, let's say government jobs. So I have a friend who's an IAS officer, and he's not yet bought a house for the simple reason that he might be relocated in a couple of years or few years. So he's unsure of being settled in a particular city, right? So if you're not settling down in a particular city or a particular country, then renting might be the right option. So in the United States, while I was in the United States in 2007 to 2010, right, I actually rented an apartment for 3 years. The simple reason was, again, I was not sure whether I would wanted to stay back in the US or I wanted to move back to India. So back then I rented, and as soon as I moved back to India, worked here for a year, I knew that I wanted to settle down here. So that's when I made a decision of buying a house, right? So if you're sure of living in the same city for 10, maybe 15 years, then it makes sense, like I said, to actually go ahead and buy a house. There are multiple factors that need to be considered. Obviously, your current financial condition. Do you have the uh, assets, or do you have enough savings to put down as a initial payment on the loan, right? What is your asset liability ratio? Do you have any other loans on your plate, or you're debt free, right? Any outstanding debt, whether you have a car loan, whether you owe money to anyone in the family or friends, right? What's your disposable income? Let's say you are earning 1 lakh rupee per month, right? And your expenses are close to, let's say, 40,000. So you're saving 60,000 rupees, and let's say your EMI for your home loan comes out to be 40,000 rupees, let's say on a 45 lakh loan. So you have sufficient disposable income to actually go ahead and buy a house, right? So buying a house is always, I mean, for most of people in India, it's like a dream come true, right? The fact is that 80%, I would say, of savings for Indians go into home loan EMIs, right? So everyone wants to buy a home or at least have their own home, and that's where 80% of the income of people goes into. It's into the home loan EMI, right? So if you can get home loan to finance the house, you don't have to face any financial strain, right? So you have a, let's say, a stable income, you have a stable salary, which you're getting on a month on month basis. You can always opt for a home loan, right? And that's a secured loan. So based on your current salary, based on your current income and expenses, you will easily get a home loan sanctioned, and that will reduce your financial strain. You don't have to put in a lot of money upfront. So just to take a simple example here, right, let's say you want to live in a house of 50 lakh. The one I bought, again, was slightly more than this. You can easily get a loan of 80 to 90% of the value of your home, right? So let's say you want to buy a home of 50 lakh, you will easily get a loan of 40 to 45 lakh for buying the house, right? And then you pay the EMI for the same, right? uh, a home loan would also have multiple tax advantages, so it's considered as a good loan. You can get tax advantage on the principal amount repayment as well as on the interest amount repayment that you do on a month on month basis, right? So owning a home is always a better alternative than renting it, only if you can afford it, which means you have sufficient income for a down payment, you have a good asset to liability ratio, you have disposable income, then you should go ahead and buy a house. Otherwise, you should always continue renting a house if you're again don't satisfy all of these conditions, or you are constantly moving. So that's it for now. I hope you like this video. If you are watching this, please comment below and tell us whether you are owning a house or you're renting it, right? And what are the reasons for the choice that you have made. Great. Have a good day. Best of luck.